Hello everyone, this is Jim from Dado Finance. Welcome back to our channel. We are opening the week with this video. Today is 7th of March and we will just start discussing the daily news and then we will just go ahead with our charts. First of all, Russia and Ukraine war is just going on and this is really getting more chaotic and a lot of losses are just being recorded these days. So Putin is just becoming more and more aggressive and shelling the civilian targets more each day because and also something really strange is happening. They are recording. Ukrainian people are just recording some videos. Like they are capturing some tanks, some people, but there's something strange. Like let me just show you. Let me just tell you what just interesting to me. There are old cars, old trucks, old tanks, old air defense system. These are the equipments. And other thing is people. They are not completely 100% Russian troops, mainly from Kazakhstan, like in Kadyrov's Chechen group, and also some Tatars. These kind of groups are in the field right now, so they are just giving up so easy, and also they are killed. They are really being killed so easy. So at once, Putin may just desire to get rid of two or three troubles at once. Capture Ukraine at the same time, just weaken the military power of these future if something goes wrong in war, if Russia, just like Soviet, just start to fall apart, then he may just think that at least they won't have any military. So this is something possible on his plan. So in coming days we will see that one better if we just see more advanced tanks in the field. That's important. All right, let's go ahead with our other news. This week, US inflation will be released, China inflation will be released, and trade balance of US will be released on on Tuesday, and we will receive ECB, European Central Bank, rate decision. Probably they won't change, like it will just keep it still and unchanged at 0%, but just remember, like last month, Lagarde's speech has affected, with hawkish speak, affected the market, and from 1.11, it just rise into like a touch to 115 level with hawkish. But right now, everything is just more chaotic, and she should just express in more accommodating, and then she should express supportive, as there are a lot of problems in Europe right now. All right, that was the news. Let's start with our first chart. As you can see on the chart, this is dollar index and it is rising. Dollar bonds and also US dollar is just becoming a safe haven asset, and then it is just rising. The first test right now, first resistance will be, after this resistance will be 19.49 level. After this one, there is the critical level is 108 point. So if we just see any breakage of this one will make things really chaotic. So we may see that one on the first, like at the breakage of this one, when we hear the first rate hike by Fed officials. That's the aim. But if we just see some relaxation in war, in this conflict, then we will just see relaxation, easing of dollar index as well, because right now it's in overbought territory, and it should just give some of the gains to just make it some relief in the market, because market is not only one way thing, It's just a balance. Sometimes gain, sometimes loss. It's a gain. All right, let's look at our next chart, which is gold.
You are ready to win with us. GAN Markets.
All right, our next chart is, as you can see here, is gold. Gold is testing 2000 critical level, $2,000 critical level, and with the open of Sunday early morning, it has tested a few times these level, then a backdrop to these levels, and right now getting into a channel which is 1970 and 2000. It will just go back and forth in this tight range with this escalation. So why it's happening like this? This is because of the inflation fears will just grow and grow, and inflation will not stop. On Saturday, Antony Blinken has just made a speech, and then he said we are talking with our European partners to block all Russian oil to reach markets. But right now, as we don't want to escalate the market, we just left some open gate, and Putin is just enjoying that open door. So we have to stop that reaching to those international markets. He said like this. That means only Russia will be potential buyer of these Russian oil and gas. They want to do that, and they know that if Russia the only option, if China becomes only option, China won't pay that much. So Russia will just feel that pressure. That's why and also this move will just keep inflation on higher level, and people are just hedging themselves with precious metal. As you can see, here is really important. And today is third round of these war ceasefire talkings. If we just hear something good today, we will definitely see really sharp decline in gold prices. Still, it's an option, it's an hope. I don't hope that much, but still something can happen, and then we may see some relaxation, easing in gold prices as well. All right, let's look at our last chart. All right, our last chart is US oil, crude oil. As you can see here, with the open, it has seen really high level. It's right now, it's on a critical verge. I just made it like in red, just want to show you the critical level of that one. As long as it is stay on this level, it will just try this level again. But if it cannot manage to stay on these 123 level, we may see some relaxation. Iran is really important factor right now. Iran and Venezuela. So Iran is already on discussion of the nuclear talks, and this week we may hear something good from that side. And it was a surprise for some investor and not for me, because right now US and Europe is choosing between bad and worse. They have started to talk with Venezuela because Maduro regime is not so familiar or good for US markets, but still they have an option to relax the market, because if this market cannot be relaxed, then we are just getting ready for another economic crash, just more serious than 2008, because the inflation is higher than that one. So it will just get into stagflation, and stagflation, there is no solution that one. It takes some 2, 3, 5, 6 years depending on the cases. So they don't want this one, but that is inevitable if these high oil prices and gas prices cannot be solved. That's why they are, US and European countries are just evaluating all possible solutions. Alright, thank you so much for watching us. We will be together on more news and then we will cover more charts with you. Have a nice and profitable day. Bye.